Caroline, my love.
Yes.
Have you heard of a geezer called Lord Peter Mandelson?
No.
You haven't. He sounds important, doesn't he?
He does.
Lord.
Because he's the Lord.
Yeah, well, I don't know what lordly stuff he does. Do you?
No. Well, I don't know about him. So
You don't know about Peter Mandelson? No. Well, Peter Mandelson's of the Labour government.
Okay.
And Keir Starmer wants to make him the ambassador, for the United States. The first port of call, person to talk to.
Yes.
So the embassy and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. So be Lord Peter Mandelson, or would it be Ambassador Lord Peter Mandelson?
So where would he be based in?
Oh, it could be either.
Oh, I see. So he'd have a base in America and a base in England.
Yeah, probably. He'd be floating backwards and forwards constantly, I'd have thought.
Okay.
Whenever he gets called up by Donald Trump for the occasional golden shower, considering he's just suckled up onto his old chocolate starfish, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Well, I think he'd be floating backwards and forwards, probably on a hotline, maybe.
Okay.
But you see, Caroline,
yes.
A few years ago, I think it was 2018, he said that that Donald Trump was a danger to the world.
He is.
I know, that's a factual statement.
Yeah.
So I think back in 28, do you think it was being honest back then?
That was very honest, yeah.
Yeah. So what about now then? Has he been honest now?
What's he saying now?
Oh, well, what he's saying now is, in my comments, or people's comments of negative criticisms of Donald Trump is ill thought out, he said.
Okay. So he's backtracking.
So he thinks it's okay to deport indigenous Indians. Indigenous Americans in the United States.
How can you deport?
Or in America.
How can you deport Indians?
This is
they
Arizona.
were actually there before the Americans.
Yeah, I
were there.
can't remember what they called it. I hope.
Where are they going to deport them to?
I don't know. There's a certain tribe, and they've already been shoved on some plantation somewhere. Not plantation, was that where they put them on a conservation plantation? Anyway, a reserve for them. But and then now he's in Arizona. They've got at least 15 have been arrested and being questioned.
But why?
That's the thing. He said they've got more right to be there than Donald Trump has.
They have, yeah.
Especially Donald Trump, considering that he's got is it German heritage? Yeah, German heritage. I'm from Bavaria.
Our granddaughter thinks that maybe he should be deported because he's orange.
Oh crikey, that's a good point actually. Should we play that little clip?
Yeah.
Of our little granddaughter.
Yeah.
It's quite funny, I have to admit. Remember how old is she now, darling?
This is the little clip from my 7-year-old granddaughter. That's her take on Donald Trump.
Yeah, she's.
Or what he should,
well, no,
she's
wrote him a letter.
Yes.
she's wrote him a letter. Let's just put that onto there. Then we'll go.
Hello, Mr. Trump. Hello, Mr. Trump. My name is Grace. I'm 7 years old. I'm from the UK, and if I may be so bold, I've got some ideas I'd like to share about you, America, and showing you care. The world's in a mess, I'm sure you can see, but pointing at others, that's not the key. Don't judge by religion, skin colour, or looks. That's something we learn from kindness, not crooks. Oh, about skin, it's nothing that strange, but let's celebrate all tones from fair to orange. Now about money, you've got a big stash, so maybe stop taking taxpayers' cash. Invest in the people, the ones in need, because kindness, not greed, is the best kind of creed. Healthcare or for all, that shouldn't be tough. Nobody should suffer for not having enough. And what about love? It's really quite clear. Whoever you love, they should be safe here. California's burning, the fires are bad. Maybe they need your help more than ads. The world full of people, both near and far, and all of them matter no matter who they are. So Mr. Trump, please take some advice. The world could be lovely if we were all nice. We need a leader who helps and inspires, not someone who just fans the fires. Let's work together to make things right and turn the world into a shining light.
Oh. Did that Yasmin just high-five her. I think she did. But that's our granddaughter. That was be 7 years old, and she's very head at school. You can probably tell, but she's I think she's got a thing there. Do you think she's right?
Yeah, no, she's definitely right.
I think she's right.
I said that if anyone took any notice of Grace, we'd have a lovely world.
So it doesn't mean I can't be horrible to you.
No.
Have I got to stop calling you fat? I'm fat.
Oh, yes, I'm fat.
Oh, yeah, such a moose you are. Such a moose. What am I then?
I don't know.
An F-lump? But yeah, the only thing I kind of agree and disagree with that, Caroline, is some people don't respond to people being nice.
I don't know. I think if you're really nice and smiling, it's really hard for someone to actually be angry and aggressive to you. No, don't you think?
Don't
you think?
No, that's true. There's a lot of truth in it. I can remember actually with some. I was doing with my work colleagues, and we were doing a brickwork drive, and the person we were doing it for said we can park on they have a driveway there next door, and it's next door neighbour's driveway. Anyway, they came home not very happy. So as soon as I realised who they were, I went straight up to them, being all very nice, apologetic, and all that, and they were fine in the end. But they looked really angry because we parked in their driveway. Which is fair enough, but we just thought that was okay. But, these people are, some people respond and some people don't. And I don't think the Magalot responds to them. They just, you're woke, Caroline. You're too woke. Do you know that? I think my little Grace is woke as well then. Do you think so?
Possibly.
I think so. She must be. What anyway? It's... Being woke, I thought that's about being aware of other people's feelings and stuff, isn't it?
So it's not a bad
being
thing,
awake.
is it? It's not bad, is it?
I don't see. If anything, if someone calls me woke, I think I'll consider it as you're yawning. She's tired.
Yawning,
I'm boring already. You see, you're bored.
No.
Okay. I think it's an honour. I'd rather be woke than be a nasty piece of work. I'd rather be woke than be a Donald Trump who cuts funding and then tells these workers, okay, if you we'll pay you 10 months, 10 months not redundancy, but 10 months pay. But what we didn't say is you still got to carry on working for those 10 months. So it wasn't redundancy. It's just like in September you're sacked. That's pretty much what they meant. And it's they've been backtracking on that freeze of the federal.
Oh, the money, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of non-profits have been attacking Trump.
I think he backtracks on a lot of things,
He does.
really, because if you think about what he promised when he first got in, he's not really succeeded in a lot of stuff at the moment.
No, he's just shouting from his.
Tariffs. I mean, has he done any tariffs
No.
yet?
He threatened Colombia with a load of tariffs, but lied about that.
I mean, there's been no tariffs. He hadn't stopped a war in Ukraine.
Is that still going on? Is it? I thought that stopped. I thought that crikey, it's over a week ago. I thought it stopped. 24 hours after he got in.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
No, that's not stopped. So a lot of what he's saying is he believes he can do this stuff, but he can't really do what he thinks he can do.
Yeah. But I really think maybe we shouldn't really worry about half this stuff because Elon Musk, he's there to save everybody.
Oh, what about the call centre's been suspended at the moment?
Oh, the call centres.
Well, you said there was so many calls coming
Well,
in.
there is, yeah. Oh, crikey. Now, you might have heard that Donald Trump's administration had set up some call centres. You are quite right that they did. And that's where people could phone up and grass people up. But you know, Caroline, they've stopped them. They've froze the call centres.
Well, they're getting too many.
Well, what they found is 90% of the calls were for Elon Musk to deport Elon Musk. Kid you not. The other 10% was Melania. Now, the Melania bit's not true, but yeah, apparently 90% of the calls were to deport Elon Musk. It's just South African, you see. But yes, so that I thought that was quite funny. But yeah, but also his Tesla isn't doing too well. As people have had enough, haven't they? After his Nazi salutes and what have you.
What country was saying that they
Well,
were...
Germany for a start.
No, I'll give you something earlier to say someone was not having any Teslas.
Wasn't having any Teslas.
There's Teslas in
Was it? Did you see? Did you send it to me?
I thought I did. Something about
Oh,
Teslas.
I'll have a look then.
I'm sure I sent you something about Teslas.
About Teslas, you might have done. Not there. Oh, Tesla faces a call for boycott in Poland.
That's it, that's one.
After Musk's Germany remarks. So Poland want to boycott them. Wasn't just them, that's some other countries as well. 30% of Tesla drivers want to sell the Teslas in Europe. So they've pretty much had enough of them. But they don't want to be associated with a Nazi. Because after all, I'm sliding down here, did you notice? I'm not going like that.
Well, I'm yawning, so...
You're yawning.
I'm doing really well here.
Oh, crikey. You see, the thing is, we weren't able to record tomorrow's video today because...
we were a day behind.
Yeah, we were a day behind because it was raining all yesterday, weren't we?
So today's was today's.
Today's was today. It was actually today's, wasn't it? A bit late, but it was
we
today's.
usually want ahead, so...
So we thought we'd sit down here and have a little chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're lovely people,
But,
I'm sure you're not Trump supporters. I'm sure you're not Conservative
I'm not
supporters
someone who
either.
goes to bed very late, am I? And it's like 9 o'clock nearly.
Oh, you turn into pumpkin, don't you?
I turn into
You do. You do turn to pumpkin.
Yeah.
So Elon Musk isn't doing too well. Also, he's been ostracised by the White House. Now, Elon Musk thought he was going to get an office within Donald Trump's office in the White House. But no. Susie Wiles, who's the chief of staff, said, well, he must be joking, and chucked him in the shed outside with the lawnmower.
Really?
Well, not in the shed, there's another building. So, yeah. He's still there, but he's not actually... in
the White House.
And he hasn't got direct access to Donald Trump.
Oh, poor Elon Musk.
You know they used to have these cards, I think they were like blue cards, all right? And they had the levels of security access, places you could go, they had like line, and you go and you could literally knock on his bedroom door, so to speak, And Donald Trump, last time he was in, he didn't like the colour, so he changed it to platinum. So there's silver cards, and if you've got that extra level of security, it's like a purple line going through it or something, Yeah. But Elon Musk hasn't got the purple line. He can't get his bedroom now.
No.
So he's lost out there, but he has. So, but it's all happening though, isn't it? The thing is, in the UK, we all suffer a bit as a result of what goes on in the United States. Like we said before, if they sneeze over there, we catch a cold.
Yeah.
We do.
We do.
And and now, oh God, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Rachel Reeves, I don't think I like her. Now, if my voting papers came on time, which they didn't, did they?
Yep.
Well, actually, mine didn't come at all. Yours did, but yours was like the day after the election.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. If mine came at all, which they didn't, and I was going to vote Labour. Not because I really want to vote Labour, because I'm really a greenie, but that's the only sensible thing to vote for at the time. I think I'd be a bit embarrassed now. I think I would. I'm not that impressed. I'm not, sorry, especially with Rachel Reeves. I don't think she knows what she's doing. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But she's now saying that she won't make the United Kingdom the Silicon Valley of Europe. Yes. How? How is that even possible? For a start, you ain't got no minerals.
They're running out of gold.
And we're running out of gold. Yeah, the UK is actually, seriously, it's all been shipped to New York.
That's what it says.
Yeah, what was that in?
It said something about New York is buying too much gold and there's not enough for London.
Yeah, literally. So, Trump's Pentagon, that one there. Yep, that's it. Yeah, right. Gold. They've been stockpiling it in New York, and it's led to a shortage in London. Or maybe shouldn't have got rid of all our gold reserves, then should we?
Maybe not.
That might have been a good idea to keep hold of them.
Is that Conservative got rid of them?
I can't remember actually. It might be Labour actually.
Oh, right, okay.
And also, what about the pensions as well?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So that's a bit of an issue. So I don't think that's going to be happening. I don't think there's any chance whatsoever that the United Kingdom is going to have any kind of Silicon Valley. For a start, we have no real big tech in the UK. You know, there's no Elon Musks. Thank God. there's no Jeff Bezos's.
No, he's trying to get in the UK, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he try to get in with Nigel Farage? And then they fell out.
Oh, well, apparently
He insulted Nigel Farage.
He did, out of the blue. He said, I don't think Nigel Farage is right for the Reform Party and
He
should
is a
stand...
Reform Party.
Yeah, the thing is, the Reform Party and the Reform Party Limited are actually two separate things.
Oh.
So I don't understand how they can be treated as the same thing when they're separate things.
He's interfering with Germany as well.
Germany as well, you know, the AfD caused all sorts of stink over there. The good Germans over there are kicking up a fuss about it. They're not very happy. They're boycotting the Teslas. Or anything to do with Elon Musk.
Many people buying them soon, is he?
No, that's boycott them, ban them. End of the day, you can check the fire. Okay. So I think on that note, then maybe we'll call it then, Benji, leaving me.
Okay, well, bye.
I get lonely.
Bye. Oh, we don't want to go lonely, do we?
No.
So if you want to support the channel, buy us a coffee, or subscribe to the channel, press the like button, or you can...
It's all in the same button, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
There's links in the description down below.
We've got a GoFundMe.
Go fund. Yeah, we're doing the rewilding here in France, where we're planting loads of trees. If you're interested in that, there's a link down below. But yeah, it's the whole thing is an absolute mess. Let's be honest, it is an absolute mess. Oh, bless her, I think she's tired. Yeah, and even Michael O'Leary thinks that of the Ryanair believes that Rachel Reeves hasn't got a clue what she's doing. I've got my doubts. I really have. You have to spend money. Everything that she's announced is so just changing policies and not actually spending the money. If you want to invest in your country, you have to spend in the country. You're hopefully using native companies, you know. Indigenous. Any companies in the UK. That ain't going to happen if you keep, just changing the rules so foreign investment can come in and then suck more money and the resources out of the country, because that's what generally happens. It doesn't work. I keep looking at the wrong place. I keep the lens is there, but it's not. It's there. But it's just silly. It doesn't make any sense. Now, governments in the past, including Tony Blair, spend, borrow money, spend it on infrastructure, and that's the normal way to get yourself out of a predicament. But when the Tories got in, basically kicked Labour out, and Labour left a little letter saying, apparently, no money left. But the fact of the matter is, the national debt was 700 billion back then, and now it's 2.7 trillion under the Tories. Your national debt shouldn't get bigger. It shouldn't get... That means your spending model is wrong. If you're investing properly with your debt in infrastructure, well then, the fact of the matter is, or not fact of the matter, well, you would hope that infrastructure will make more money. And when it makes more money, you can use that money to pay off the national debt. It should actually make your debt go down, not up, unless you're reinvesting more stuff into more securities for the future, more infrastructure and what have you. It's just common sense. It's what's always been done in the past, and generally it works. Unfortunately, when the Tories got in, what they did is they gave us austerity, which had a negative effect on the UK's economy. All I can hear now is a kettle. I can hear a kettle boy in the background. Caroline? You just put the kettle on. Oh, I'm still talking. Oh, dear me. Domestic! It's a domestic.
Turn it off.
Oh, dear me. Crikey. This is my studio. It's not the kitchen.
Electric blanket don't work.
Yeah, here's something funny. We've got electric blanket on no bed. Right. Only one side works now. It's stopped working. There's my side works. I suppose I could change sides. Yeah. So she has a hot water bottle until we get a new one. It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, it's I find it all very interesting. It's also quite depressing as well. It's the state of play of everything. And Donald Trump being in the White House, and now we've got flipping Pete Hegseth, now he's the defence secretary. The man, for Christ's sake, he isn't convicted, but the reports out on him, he's basically a sex offender. Literally a sex offender. You got flipping Mike Thompson, or whatever it's called. Mike. The guy, Speaker of the House. He's something bizarre about him. When he was single, and what have you, he'd adopted and officially adopted a 14-year-old boy. Well, that don't sound dodgy, does it? No. And so did Matt Gatey, whatever his name, Matt Gates. Matt Gates. Yeah, he did as well. He did exactly the same thing. Sounds right there, does it? Sounds a bit, how to put it, a bit Jimmy Savile, if you ask me. It really does. So anyway, the IQ-47 President of the United States is losing his bloody mind at the moment. He's coming up with all these ideas, all these tariffs and what have you. He throws the federal funding. Looks like he's backtracked on that one today. And he's getting sued by non-profit organisations. It's just ill thought out. It's ill thought out. Just like these tariffs, but ill thought out. All it does is push the price up of everything, and it'll be the ordinary people who pay. Now, it's like since Donald Trump is now the president again of the United States, before they would pay around, I think it was about $35 a month on insulin, which was protected under the Biden administration. The price was capped. All of a sudden, it's doubled. It's doubled in price since Trump's got in. It's just these people, many of which would have voted for Donald Trump, are now going to suffer because they voted for Donald Trump. Do I feel sorry for them? Of course, this leads to people to die, doesn't it? Let's be honest, it does. It leads people into really dark places. And it's very, very sad. Emotionally, I don't feel sorry for them. No, but I just wish people would actually have more insight and more... just read, I suppose. I don't think some of them can read, actually, to be fair. They're not very bright, Caroline. We're not the sharpest knives in the drawer, but these MAGA lot, these Trump supporters, are clearly off the rocker. They really are. Anyway, until tomorrow, or later on, toodaloo. She's looking at me, staring at me. Are you done yet?
No, I was going
Okay, are you done yet?
I was making myself a drink in a hot water bottle.
Are you done yet? Anyway, toodaloo.